So when I come forward, it can create a response. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. This is our version of Chi Sao, of sticky hands. This is where I want you to get very good. You tend to see this a lot in Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do tends to set it up with a bridge first. So they bridge and then they puck and they fuck. I think that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But how often are you gonna be like, let's fight, right? Like Enter the Dragon. Puck, fuck out. What the hell does that mean? That's a good question, okay? So let's break down a little bit. Eric's in his stance, he has his hands up. I can't jab him in the face, so I must clear his barriers out of the way, okay? So Pak Sao in Wing Chun means slapping hand, okay? Now in Wing Chun, if I do a slapping hand and do it properly or traditionally, depending on the style of lineage, of course, right? It's usually about crushing the elbow in and forward. What I've found though is the second that somebody is tense here, if I think about attacking that, see how it connected him to his rear lat, which connected him to his rear center or his dantian, which then put energy into his back foot. When that happens and if I step, now my person is moving away from me, means I can't really hit them. It's good that they've moved away from me, so that I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. But let's change the meaning of Pak Sao and turn it into Gam Sao, nailing hand. So really just think like pucking as hard as you possibly can. But let's get smart with it. Okay, what am I trying to attack? If I put energy into somebody here and it connects their elbow to their shoulder to their center, well then I need to eliminate the elbow from the equation. Okay, so what I want you to do is slap it down. Notice how it kind of turned his body a little bit. That's only because he was resisting a lot, right? He's kind of turning through there, right? What I'm really trying to do is attack that anterior deltoid. The anterior deltoid is very weak, okay? So the more that I can think about crushing this down, the better, right? So his shoulder flexion moves like this, okay? I want to attack that so that when he feels like he's resisting, that all comes together and connects. So what do I do with my low hand? Okay, if I'm punching somebody, my hands are up here, and I'm going to hit them, because I always want my jab being that first point of impact if their face is open. But if their face is closed, right away, I'm going to drop that lead hand. Some people would say like Mayweather boxing. I don't care. Drop your lead hand. The other hand comes here. So the reason why I do that is now this hand has a chance to cycle and come out. So Fak Sao, chopping hand, okay? Pak, fuck, okay? Now the chopping hand can be like this or can be like this. Numerous times throughout the course, you're gonna hear me say, backhand is Fak Sao, backhand is Fak Sao. Same, because look, everything's the same except for my wrist joint. That's the only thing that's turning. I'm going from supination to pronation, supination to pronation. So I'm just attacking and coming forward. What I'm really trying to do from this is get a feel for where my partner is. This is the trapping world. Okay, so if you don't like trapping, totally cool. But what's nice about it is now when the hand is up, right, and I go to attack this, I'm driving off my rear foot. That's bringing the power of my cross punch or rear punch into this to be able to crush it, okay? In order to be good at Pak Sao, you have to train it a lot. You have to slap your partner's arms, okay? And there should be nice red marks there. You can see a couple little red marks. So when I come forward, it can create a response. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. This is our version of Chi Sao, of sticky hands. This is where I want you to get very good. You tend to see this a lot in Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do tends to set it up with a bridge first. So they bridge and then they puck and they fuck. I think that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But how often are you going to be like, let's fight, right? Like Enter the Dragon, right? So there's nothing wrong. But think about why, right? If the hands are up, that's all I'm asking you to do is ask a question. Can I jab him? No. Okay, so my hands go from here down to here. This may invite him to fire the jab. He fires the jab, low punch, puck, fuck. Oh, 1, 2, 3, all the same stuff, okay? But if his hands are here, oh, I can punch you in the face, thank you, right? Now I'm going to clear it out of the way, okay? So you can call this whatever you want. I don't care, really. What I care about is that you don't hit your own arm, that the arm comes out and presents a threat to him, okay? How do we hit this? Watch all the sensitivity drills, right? There's so many things here. The easiest one is just this one, Okay, here, there's some Wing Chun for you. Here, this comes down a little bit more. Cool, there's tons, but it's just how do we get there? Thanks. So, pak fak, right? Rolling back fist, pox out entry, like, I don't care what you guys call it. I don't even care what you remember it. What I do care about is the concept of why you're doing it. If their face is open, punch them in the face. If their hands are in front, clear the hands out of the way. But that's telling you to enter. Let's talk about self-defense a little bit. Why are you entering? Do you feel threatened? Do you feel like you have to attack them first? Are there lots of bystanders or video cameras around that are going to get you in trouble for attacking first? Are you much bigger than them and they're shorter and now it looks like you're trying to attack them and you're the actual aggressor, even though that person has already threatened you? There's a lot of things going on. So it's good that you're training, it's good that you're thinking about that you're training, but then also think about the laws and regulations and your rules of engagement before you just choose to enter either with a jab or a paksa faksa.